Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. My name is Pastor Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church out in Bemis Point. We started a series talking about the 49 general commands of Jesus Christ. We are diving into them and tearing them apart. And it comes from the Great Commission in Matthew 28, starting in verse 19. And let me read that real quick. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And that's verse 19, and that's where we stop, typically. But there's a comma there that goes to verse 20. And it says, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And we tend to leave that part of it out. If we love God, we love others, we will make disciples. And that's the whole point. So in number 8 is called Keep Your Word. And it comes from Matthew 5:37. Let me read that for you. It says there, let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more than this comes from evil. He's talking about swearing oaths. He's talking about all these other things. We as Christians, as disciples of Jesus Christ, we're supposed to be making disciples. Not just disciples, but disciple-making disciples. You know, the whole Christian life is a pyramid scheme. But it's the only one with eternal rewards. You know, there's a lot of pyramid schemes out there that don't have very good rewards. You invest a lot and don't get anything back. But our rewards are laid up in heaven for us. We're supposed to be investing in people that then invest in other people. That was the whole model of discipleship, as Jesus discipled the 12, and they went out and changed the world. We're supposed to be making disciples who are making disciples. And we're supposed to be teaching them all that I've commanded. We're supposed to be teaching them to keep their word, to make a promise and keep it. Not because we're good, but because our master is good. We're supposed to be little Christ. That's what the term Christian means, is we're trying to develop into little Christ. And to do that, we need to say yes and then have our yes mean yes. We're supposed to say no and have our no mean no. And that's a Christ-like characteristic. That's a God-like characteristic. God cannot lie. And that's the point. We're supposed to be people that cannot lie, especially as we reflect Jesus Christ in our lives. So I would encourage you today to keep your word. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Be little examples of Jesus Christ as we live in this world today. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Pastor Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.